Easy, dog. Can't complain.
Okay, then so let's get to it. Take a more shady stuff.
Showcase.
What convinced you to say yes to hosting PNB for Volume 2 listening session?
I love the brews, dog. I love the brews. KZN is a kaya, no matter what part of KZN. This is my province. Any city here is my city. And mina ngihambe ngaye eGoli isikhathi eside abantu bacanthi ngwaseGoli angiyena umZulu waseGoli ngumZulu ohlala eGoli. I'm from the 035 ngazalelwa eMpangeni. My career blossomed in Durban. And then ngase ngiyakhuphuka ke vele for greener pastures and better opportunities. But njalo mangibona abantu betshala back home, I want to come and water that field so that the greener pastures can be lapho khona inkaba yami. I mean, I'm him in the flesh, let's be real.
Okay, but, so as a person that understands the sound deeply,
Yeah.
what did this project expose about PNBC?
That it's massively underrated, that it's massively overlooked. But that's why I'm proud of people like Splack Entertainment, because they're shining a light on that type of stuff. And you asked me earlier what inspired me to come through here. The real answer, besides the one where, I'm being sentimental and talking about where I come from, the real answer as to what inspired me to do this is the fact that the talent here is so amazing. And those who know, I've got this show called the MarazA Live Experience. It's live on Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. The only live stream in the ZA that's live on 5 different platforms at the same time. And I review people's music and I give them my opinions. And so that spirit me now of trying to unearth and find new talent, which is an integral part of the record label that I'm running now called Spilly Academy. Okay? Yeah. Dude, that's a gym, my dog. Virgin Active is a gym. Yeah. Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Music, Virgin International. Spilly Academy is an incubation, you know what I mean? Spilly Academy is an incubation company. It's a talent development company, hence Academy. Spilly for Ispillion, which is what I'm known for, because I've got 2 decades of experience in the game. And then Academy, a place of learning, something I love doing every single chance I get. And that's what that is. So, for me, we're doing that in the company, we're doing that in my live stream. And Lana, I came and I discovered some talent that I think is just absolutely amazing. I was hearing a lot of the songs for the first time as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so all my reactions were really, really real. Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. As you have mentioned, a lot of artists, which moment in this project made you say these boys are dangerous?
Bro, shout out Wobbly. All right? Shout out Zawe. Shout out, it's not Felix, is it Flair? DJ Gagas FM.
Oh, DJ Flair.
Is it Flair?
I'm not sure, but I think you said.
I think it's DJ Flair. Yeah. Everybody agreed. I'm part of this tape.
Yeah.
I'm on a song called Asambe Remix.
Yeah.
It's
Banger.
absolutely. It's TDK, it's Two Step, it's HB, it's Touchline, and it's MarazA. That was my favorite song until I heard the song Desha Kakul or Mana Wo. That was an incredible moment for me because it showed me that the boys don't only know how to speak from a place of hunger, and that's a space I relate to a lot. A lot of my music is pain music, but I try my best to make joy music, happiness music. So for me to hear, young Bruce, whose pain I've come to know, be able to make music that's going to make other people in pain forget that pain, because the most important aspect of music, and I'm not gonna say this is just my humble opinion. No, this is my expert opinion. The most integral part of music is to give people a world they can escape to. Ingako, the best songs have a nostalgia feel. They remind you of a time that is not now. Whether it was a sad time, whether it was a happy time, whether it was a triumphant time or a time of defeat, it's a time that's not now. And a lot of us, myself included, listen to music to heal, to escape. And that song is a banger. Two Step, Mana Wo, Deshaga Cool, that thing is a banger. That was a fire moment. That was a fire moment. That was a fire moment.
Exactly. I'm hearing you, what you're saying, Buddha, and I'm actually thinking Luti Ojilami is trying to say, I'm afraid to manje, like, to be understanding, making music is no longer about going as an artist, or I just, MarazA, it's video, because we forget to do the Bayaban, labantu ngifuna balalele lo music bawu-consume bona ngiyaba-accommodate yini nami lo music. I think that is what I heard you trying to say.
Yeah. Look, it's not what I'm trying to say. It's what I'm actually saying. Yeah. And for me, it's so important. I have a lot of songs. Like, if you want to know why I'm top 5 of all time in South Africa, there's a lot of songs that will show you that. I don't need to make another song to prove that.
It's evident.
It's absolutely evident. If you say it's not evident, you're not looking hard. You're not looking, not even hard enough. You're not looking enough, period. But I'm at a stage of my life where making music for the masses is way more important than making music for the ciphers and the sessions. And I was happy to hear music for the masses on this project. Because mina ngiyarappa ngiblind. I'm better than your favorite. Ngiyarappa ngiblind, I'm better than your favorite. But am I a better musician than your favorite? You know what I mean? And that, to this day, yes, of course, I am that too. But I still strive to become even better than the musician that's better than your favorite, which is me. So that means I'm still trying to be better than MarazA. Come on, you wanted a pod. Let's do a pod.
Yazzie, I'm not even gonna finish right now because I know
Me. Yeah.
So from your perspective, is BNB ready to challenge Durban or Joburg, or we must sharpen a few things?
First of all, I don't think that's the right approach.
Yeah.
PMB shouldn't challenge anything. PMB should build something that will be challenged. PMB should not challenge anything. PMB needs to build something that will be challenged. PMB Veil is a movement. Black Entertainment is a movement. There's a reason. This is not a movement that's coming in to try and take the spot of something that exists. This is a movement that's coming in and saying, look this way, not just call. And I think that's more important than anything. And I really relate to it because for me, as much as I do believe I'm better than a lot, I've never made music with that in mind. Yeah. I've always made music with me building on top of what I've started. That's more important to me than me dethroning someone. Me building my own kingdom and inviting people to dwell in it and realizing this king is better than that one is more important to me than going to war, dethroning somebody and taking a chair that's already been warmed by some other man's butt for a few years. You know? I mean.
What are you looking up
to? My idols, man. Most of my idols are late. Shout out to Pro Kid. I really do look up to Pro Kid. I'm grateful Ugutu Zola is still alive. Rest in peace to DMX. I'm grateful that Slim Shady is still alive. But in terms of South Africa, maybe look up to is not the word I would use, but people that I really respect, people that I draw inspiration from, people that I enjoy hearing. Oh man, Ginger Trill, Touchline. Who else, man? The young kids as well. I genuinely enjoy the Kwellas. I enjoy the Kwellas, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there's a lot. AV Rain Candy, Lily Faith, Nilo Sounds, Nation Cross, Nomfundo Mo. Those are all artists that really just make me just love being in the music game. Nation Cross is insane. His production, his writing, his melodies, his singing, his compositions.
I didn't even know that the dude could sing. And I was like, dude, why are you
kidding me? He's one of the best to do it. He's one of the best to do it. But Nation Cross ufana nami in a way, and this is something that has held me back for a very long time. We love the music and the art so much that we take everything in the business of music personally. I'm trying my best to learn not to do that, because I take everything in the business of music personally, and that's not the way to approach these things. What I'm trying to learn now, and if I was to leave any advice for young artists out there, let the music be personal when you make it. When you've made it, just detach yourself from it and treat it like a product. It's something I've failed to do for a very long time. I always treated the songs as an extension of me, even when they are out in the wild. Gandhi, the song is an extension of me in the studio. When I'm done, I have made the product and it needs to go out. You do not go to a bakery and you see a baker looking at one loaf of bread and waiting to see what you think about that. And then shutting down his bakery when you come back and say that one loaf was not nice. He makes the dough, he lets it rise, treats it with love and care. He kneads the dough, he gives it all the cultures and the yeast and the sugars that it needs, and he bakes it with love and care. When it comes out of the oven and he says, this is the bread that I want to serve to the people who are eating today. When he puts it there, he goes back and makes more bread. What do you think about this bread? And then when you say, I don't like this bread, he thinks this person doesn't like me as a human being. No. But it is easier said than done for me. Yeah. I'm learning.
Now that is free game. We're all here to learn. But once you know it all, that's when you stop learning.
Absolutely. Oh my God, that's why I said a couple times, even here, doing this thing when I was hosting another group of artists listening session, I picked up a couple of things. I think I did a great job, better than most. But still, I picked up a couple things that I wanted to learn for my own future listening sessions as the person who's being listened to, and what people respond to, and the importance of allowing people to dictate. As artists don't understand, a lot of artists in the hip-hop space, hip-hop is a thing that we attach to our own egos so much. We fail to understand how important and how blessed you are to be able to get feedback in real time from the people. Guan was a freestyle that I did not like. That the reason why I say, because the parabellum split the cerebellum, go to hell and tell him here's a bag of venom. Cerebellum split the parabellum. No, parabellum split the cerebellum. Parabellum split the cerebellum, go to hell and tell him here's a bag of venom. I just caught it. That was a mistake. I didn't like how I did the line the first time. So I repeated it again, and I repeated it wrong. I turned the words around and I said, cerebellum splits the parabellum. No, parabellum split the cerebellum. Sure, repeated it. And the people in the studio said that was fire. And I trusted the people. And I didn't change that. To this day, cerebellum is the best part of that joint. So if you're making a product for the people, listen to the people.
That kid you just dropped right now, it's mind blowing.
Hey.
I didn't know it. Like, honestly speaking, I didn't know. It was the first time hearing it. And I'm gonna go and listen to that song again. Shout out to I mean, this has been good. My Buddha. This is a fire interview.
What's the podcast called?
It's the Debate Show.
Debate Show.
Debate Show.
Bates as an official dog.
Yeah. We're trying to bait the interest. We're trying to land culture you're no longer swimming with the small fishes, you're swimming with the sharks right now. It is the Bait Show, MarazA MC at PMB's finest. We're out here. Black Entertainment PMBville Volume 2 is out right now. Uno, my album, is coming out next year. Ngibali Nami, my latest single, is out right now. Ngiyakutshela, we've got the wave, we've got the flows, we've got the ocean, we've got the potion. And if you're not swimming in the deep end, you're swimming in the shallow end of the talent pool. RIP Super Mega. It's time now to ride the one wave that will barrel and tunnel into the right sort of tsunami for you to wash out the competition. And I'm here to do it. I'll be the last lifesaver standing. So get with me or get gone without me. It's easy, dog. It's just it's easy. It's Sersky.